Hi there, thanks for coming back to the channel. The title for today's video is Why You Should Be an Early Adopter. Keep watching and I'll give you my thoughts after the break. Hi there, before we get into today's video, if you haven't subscribed already, today's topic, why you should be an early adopter. Let me explain. An early adopter is simply somebody that starts a process or joins a movement or uses a product or a service before everybody else. So an early adopter is somebody that will, for example, be one of the first users of YouTube, one of the first users of Instagram. And those examples are relevant because that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. It's very interesting to look at the start of something. YouTube is over 15 years old. And obviously there were people that started uploading to YouTube when YouTube started. YouTube started in 2005. YouTube started in 2005. I'm just going to flick to Wikipedia because I just want to show you something. So going from my YouTube page to Wikipedia, these are the channels that uploaded in 2005, the year that YouTube started. So there's Steve Chen, he's one of the YouTube founders. Chad Hurley is one of the YouTube founders, and also Jawed, where is he? He's not listed here, but he's also one of the YouTube founders. I know that because this is the first ever video uploaded to YouTube. I'm not going to play it, but I will show you the video. It's just uploading now. It's the only video on it's called Me at the Zoo. Jared was one of the founders of YouTube, so obviously he had a head start. But you can see just uploading that very simple 18-second video, and that's had 131 million views of that very simple video. Now let's go back to the interesting, more interesting in many ways, the people that uploaded who weren't founders of YouTube, who uploaded. Of those names, obviously you know Dwayne Johnson. I don't need to explain who he is and his significance, Young Turks. But I want to just, Rebecca Black, she had a viral hit, it says here, in 2011 with her song Friday. I remember that. If you're old enough, you'll remember that. The point is not really that Rebecca Black and her viral hits. The point is there were only a few people who uploaded to YouTube in the year that it was founded. Nobody at that stage would have known that it's going to become a massive company with 2 billion logged in users each month. No one knew that then, and it wasn't monetized in that stage. People weren't making money from it, they just did it for fun. But it's very interesting that those people had a massive opportunity, probably bigger than they realized, just by being at the start of something. And that's the importance of being one of the early adopters. Somebody else who, if I flick here, this is quite useful, this, if I flick to 2006, because I've just done, you can see some more names that you'll recognize. And I want to focus on, if I can find her. Oh, she's not listed here, actually, just scrolling up. I'm looking for iJustine. I can't see her here, but she started uploading in 2006, so just in the next year after YouTube was started, and she now has 6.81 million subscribers. Now obviously I can't promise that if you'd started in 2006 you'd have 7 million subscribers. She's very talented at what she does, tech reviews, predominantly her focus nowadays. And you know, she's very good at what she does. But even if if you started a channel in 2005, 2006 and you just kept uploading, you would have amassed lots of views. Not as many as iJustine perhaps, but you would have. Let's just click through and see how many. Go to her back page. So over 1 billion views. So that's huge, over 1 billion views. So obviously she's earned lots of money as well. I'm not going to sort of speculate about how much money she's earned, but this is the benefit of being at the start of something. So Rebecca Black and from 2005, iJustine from 2006, they demonstrate the power of being at the start of something. What could you have been at the start of something recently? You could have been at the start of TikTok when it sort of merged with Musical.ly in 2018. You could have been there then. I want to give you an example of something that I was that I joined at the start of, and it wasn't that successful because of the app is no longer with us, but it was Vine. So when Vine launched, I experimented with it. I didn't think necessarily that it was going to be monetized or anything like that. I just uploaded because I think if you get in the early stages of a platform, you have the opportunity to grow with the platform, and that can lead to big opportunities. And that's been the case with YouTube, as I've shown, but also the case with Instagram, with TikTok, Facebook. All of these platforms, when they start, there's an early stage when most people are saying, oh, I don't want to put any time or effort into it. That's the time when you should put time and effort into it, because it may turn into something huge. I would have loved to have been uploading to YouTube in 2005, 2006. Wasn't really on my radar. I thought at that time, I thought that it was really for jokes, music, entertainment, not really business, not really as diversified as it is now. So, you know, with hindsight, I would have gone straight onto it, but I didn't know then. So that's my message to you, really. When there's a new platform, get on it as soon as you can. It might not go anywhere. That's the downside is it might not go anywhere. So I uploaded these videos to Vine. Vine is no longer with us. There was a new version of Vine, I think it's called Byte, relaunched relatively recently, but the original app died, and I think that was because of the monetization issue. Lots of creators wanted to be paid for their contributions. The creators of Vine weren't willing to do that, so a lot of those creators left and went to YouTube and Instagram. People like King Batch, Lele Pons, they were very big on Vine, and they went to Instagram and YouTube instead of and Hollywood as well, instead of staying on Vine. And so Vine shut down when a lot of those the most innovative creators left. So the upside is, if you're one of the early adopters of a new platform, let's say a new platform is introduced in March or April of 2021, jump on it, create some content, even if you can't see initially how that's going to benefit your business. Just get on the platform, create some content. That content may live forever on there and may attract lots of views as other people come to the platform. You've got to take a risk, like some of these people did. Like, I don't mean necessarily the founders of YouTube, but Rebecca Black or iJustine took a risk early on in the life of those platforms, and it's paid off in terms of huge benefits for them. So that's my advice for you. Be an early adopter of any new social media platforms. You can evaluate whether you want to continue posting to them and uploading as you go. You may find that that it doesn't fit with your requirements a couple of years down the line. But if you get in there at the start, you'd have to yield massive benefits and rewards from doing so. Hope this has been useful to you. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you've not subscribed already, if you've liked this video, give me a like. Thanks for watching. I look forward to speaking to you next time. Bye bye.